$1.8 million. That's how much money 4 Rochester organizations secured from the federal government in this year's spending bill. With that money, they plan to revitalize neighborhoods, provide youth programs, and reduce violence. And all 4 of those organizations are led by Black women. In today's edition of Rochester's Roots, Deanna Dewberry sat down with these leading ladies to learn what fuels them.
These are the images that make news. Young people as both victims and perpetrators of crime. A city bruised and bloodied by those robbed of hope.
I get those late phone calls in the middle of the night. We don't have any food.
Those are the problems. These women are the problem solvers.
Do you believe we have a gang problem?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. We had a gang problem back maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
As executive director of Rise Up Rochester, Wanda Ridgway's life work is teaching nonviolent conflict resolution. But she believes we can't address what we will not acknowledge.
And it used to infuriate me that no one would, even talk about it or mention it, or they would say, oh, she's just exaggerating. No, I'm telling you what I see.
And that's what makes these women change makers. They face the formidable head on. Dr. LaShonda Leslie Smith leads the organization Connected Communities, revitalizing the forgotten corners of the Flower City.
We got into this work because we saw a need and we wanted to be an answer to the need. We wanted to be a solution to the problems in our communities, where we live, where we work, where we play.
That's why they're so invested. These women just get it.
We go into the schools and we share our stories. And when I tell them, I was a teen mom, I'm a survivor of gun violence. So I understand what you go through.
And they believe their race and gender are assets. So says Olivia Kasum Amadou, executive director of Cameron Community Ministries.
The children look just like me. And so it's great for them to be able to see that someone is in a leadership position that looks like them, and they can aspire to be a leader in their community and in the space they're in right now.
That's what the Avenue Black Box Theater has done for these young people. The theater, in the heart of the historic Joseph Avenue, is the brainchild of Rena Golden and the place where so many young people are finding their voice.
I want to create space always for them to find that, right, and explore that in a safe and welcoming and loving space.
After all, change happens one child at a time. So what legacy do these 4 leaders hope to leave? Perhaps LaShonda says it best.
I want to be that kind of vessel that helps to inspire people and really produce more than what I could have ever produced. Because I really believe that when we talk about legacy, it really is about us being able to expand our capacity in the earth.
The capacity to inspire the change they want to see. That's why they're here. And that's why they work. Deanna Dewberry, News.
Well, the grants their organizations were awarded were part of the $250 million in federal funds for the Finger Lakes region. To learn more about their organizations, you'll find links in our story on WHEC.com.